That ship is on fire. Hi, welcome to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra, and today is Clone Wars Day. I'm actually on the two final episodes of season 2. I can't believe I've already come that far. I know there's 7 seasons, so I still have 5 more to go. But there are 22 episodes in each season, so it takes me quite a while to get through each season. So last week we saw Palpatine experimenting on my friend the Zelo Beast. He ended up killing it. Shocker, because he's a total jerk. So I was not cool with that, very upset. But then at the end he's like, let's clone this. I'm like, what? You're cloning the Zelo Beast and you couldn't even control it for like the 3 seconds you had it? And then in the second one, we saw Mini Boba Fett. He was trying to kill Mace Windu for killing his dad, and in the process, destroyed an entire Star Destroyer. Yes, he took the whole thing down and everyone had to evacuate, so this is no kid to be messed with, that's for sure. So let's take a look and see what comments I got this week on my channel. Okay, so Kevin Wordco, a couple of comments for me. More of a lesson on kind of what clones do and what they don't do. So yeah, I guess the clones are pretty trusting and just kind of assume that everyone will be. I guess I don't feel like Boba really wants to kill anyone besides Mace Windu, but unfortunately that clone that, yes, looks just like his dad, since he's the origin of all the cloning material, that would be hard to shoot your own dad, but or someone that looks like your dad. But he was really on a mission, I think, and that's what he needed to do to get through his mission. I haven't really contemplated the Blue Senate Guards and whether they are clones or not. I think you're talking about, I may be completely wrong. Are you talking about clones that are in blue outfits? Or are you talking about the guys with the blue guy that's always with Palpatine and has like horns and then long skin hanging down? Because I've seen the creatures like him before, but I never thought he was a clone. So I think you might be referring to one of the types of outfits that the guards wear. So can clarify that for me? That would be really great, because I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to. Yeah, last time I was like upset about the fact that none of the Jedi seemed to try to talk to the Zelo Beast. I figured if you have this like extraordinary sensibility of the universe around you, being that it's the Force, you would be able to sense how a beast is feeling, because we've seen Jedis do like the calming thing on various beasts by like stopping them and kind of calming them down with the Force. So I'm surprised they didn't try using that, especially Yoda. I was disappointed that Yoda just went right in with the lightsaber. I would have wanted him to do it a little differently than that. It's difficult to tell whether he's one of those Force-resistant creatures, because we have run into those like Watto on in Phantom Menace when he was like, no, your Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. We've seen that with a couple of different creatures, that Jedi mind tricks just don't work. So wondering what the Zelo Beast really has in terms of Force sensitivity. All right, Trey Goldsworthy, always very well aware of behind the scenes stuff. That is cool that Boba in the Clone Wars is voiced by the same actor who played him in Attack of the Clones, Daniel Logan. That's cool. Are you talking about baby Boba, or does Boba grow up in the Clone Wars and Well, I guess, yeah, if I haven't got to season 7, so I don't know how much Boba grows throughout this series if Daniel Logan does young Boba. And the pale woman named Aurra Sing, who leads Boba, appeared briefly in The Phantom Menace watching Anakin's pod race. Dang! That's some serious watching. I haven't watched The Phantom Menace enough to really say too much about who's in the crowd or who's watching the pod race. I think I've seen it like 10 times maybe, but it's not one of my favorites. So I don't watch it as often as I have watched the three original trilogies. I don't can't even tell you how many times I've watched them. So if someone showed up in those, like not like it wasn't IG-11, but IG-88, who is in one of them. I think it might be Empire. It's to me, it's like, oh, I've seen that before, but I think you have amazing skills if you're able to spot her. So, if I watch it next time, I will take a brief look at who is watching Anakin's pod race. As always, thank you guys very much for your comments. All right, let's see what's up with the two final episodes, episode 21 and 22. Let's go. This episode's called Come Home.
Boba Fett, son of the notorious bounty hunter Jango Fett, infiltrated a Jedi cruiser.
Yeah, you did.
To assassinate General Mace Windu. Boba was forced to destroy the Jedi cruiser.
Yeah, he did. An entire destroyer.
Aurra Sing.
Dang. Thing is on fire. That ship is on fire.
Sit down. R2 is kind of a special case.
Yeah, he is.
He's got a lot of personality, that's all.
You encourage it too much.
You know what, Mace? Just chill. Leave R2 alone. Are you serious? What are those? Dang, dude! Where the Jawas going through the wreckage? Jawas magically appear when things crash.
There's no sign of any life down here.
Someone shot those dudes.
Killian and Commander Pons are lost.
So who's going around shooting them all? Oh! Ha ha ha! Oh! Oh no 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 no! Run away! Oh no! Did he just eat that droid? I knew that droid wasn't long for this world.
Boba. Anakin, no!
It's Bob! Oh, he is down on the planet. Oh, they shot all of them. No, he's not dead. No, he's still not dead. But now he knows who's after him.
There's nothing left of Windu to find, Boba. Bosk, take care of our guests while we're gone.
What does that mean? Hey, I know that guy. He's from the movies. Seen him.
You go back to the fighters and call the temple for help, okay? Okay?
Aww. Run, R2. R2 has to rescue everyone. Again. Whoops.
Careful, Boba.
Yeah, like that thing's gonna crush you. Why is he humming? Oh. Good job, R2. Oh, what's that? R2, you industrious little thing.
Look out! We'll soon see if the faith you put in that droid is worth it.
It's worth it. Don't you doubt R2, Mace Windu. Oh no! What? Leave R2 alone, you evil beast. That thing is like the devil. It looks like a devil. No.
Jam any communications off this planet.
No, don't jam any communications off this planet.
To find a sparkling smash windows.
I knew it. I told you wasn't dead.
Bosk, after him.
That's R2. Leave him alone. Jeez. Oh!
Knocked out his communications.
Well, that's so rude. That's his. That's what he needs to do. Go, R2. Huh. Oh! R2 had to go a long way to get help. Get out of my way! I tried to send help.
Reinforce our vent breathing from
Ah!
R2?
Get out of my way! Stop fighting! Stop fighting! Wow, you arrived just in time. That was good.
I can see why your master trusts you, little one. Good job.
Yeah, because he's awesome. Lethal track down.
Young Boba Fett has taken the law into his own hands and made 2 attempts on the life of Mace Windu.
Yeah, some pretty good
the Jedi
attempts.
Master who killed his father.
What are we gonna do with him?
Oh, I think our friends here are about to finally prove useful.
Dang, those are scary fingers. Why are you just randomly beating him up? What's that about? You can't.
And your presence would only aggravate the boy. I shall go and take Padawan Tano with me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll take these people out. Oh, they just... Bye, dude. That's not nice. Yeah, what's going on, Boba?
Next time I tell you to pull the trigger, you do it.
Well, he didn't. And he's a kid, so shut up.
We're going to visit an old friend. Maybe he can replace Castus. Set course for Florum.
Florum. Who are you gonna go meet? An old... Is it Cad Bane? Is this Cad Bane? Yeah, either that or it's, oh, that pirate guy. What's his name? Honda. Is it a Honda?
Mission to land.
I never asked for permission to do anything, my darling.
Oh, well,
Yes. He was a friend and an honorable man.
Hondo. Is that who that is? Is that Hondo?
Castus.
Yeah, that's definitely him because that blue dude is his little minion. Yeah, we've been to this bar before because I loved the music.
Castus.
Yeah. Yes, Boba. She's kind of a lethal lady there.
Stand down.
You can't take us all, Jedi.
Oh, actually, I think I can.
Try and prove your theory. This is your fight, not mine.
Good luck. Whoosh. I'm not getting involved in your stupid fight with the Jedi. That would be really stupid. I've already tried that before.
I should assume you are walking us into a trap. Yes, you should.
Ah!
Waiting inside the bar.
Don't leave me! No! She left me.
Yeah, she did. She's not who you think she is. Watch out! Here she comes. Whoa! Wow, she's just nuts. Now she's gonna leave with Boba's ship. Oh my god, Ahsoka, get off that ship right now. doing? Who can't fly? Oh! It was Hondo. Oh, no way. The voice of Hondo is the same guy who voices Winnie the Pooh. All right, that was the last two episodes of season 2, 21 and 22. And it was all Boba Fett. It's a trilogy of Boba Fett, so it's the final two of the trilogy because Clone Wars often does three-part stories, and so what we were looking at was Boba Fett's continued revenge against Mace Windu for killing his father. So he was with Aurra Sing and two other bounty hunters, and they thought that, well, Boba used Jango Fett's helmet to blow up the same ship he'd already blown up and taken down from the sky, but he wanted to make sure he killed Mace Windu because he went in there to see if he could find any survivors. And it turns out Anakin and Mace were stuck under a big piece of ship and they couldn't get out after that bomb exploded. And it was up to R2 to get people to help. R2 really had to go through the labyrinth of stuff. There were some creatures on that planet trying to eat him. He had to find a way to stop Boba Fett from getting up one of these shafts to find Mace Windu, threw a bomb at them, then ran off to use the ship to communicate and get the Jedis to come with help. But a monster came out, tried to kill him again. He basically suction cupped the monster to the ship, to another ship, and destroyed it. Then he took off in his ship. Boba Fett almost got him, but he light speed to Coruscant and got Master Plo in that case. I can't remember, but people went and helped them, and Mace Windu and Anakin were saved just in the nick of time. However, Mace now knew by seeing the helmet that it was Boba Fett that was after him. So in the next episode, Boba Fett was looking for, well, Aurra was looking for a place to crash because they knew that Jedi would be after them. They thought R2, who'd escaped, was actually Mace when it wasn't. But they also had Killian and two of the clone troopers as hostages. So they wanted to like trade them for basically probably for Mace Windu. But they sent this like hologram message, and then Mace was gonna go out and find Boba Fett, but Master Plo said no, that wouldn't be a good idea. Ahsoka and I will go, and we'll go find Boba Fett and deal with him. So they overheard some conversations in a bar and found out that they were on Florum, um, which is Hondo's place. So Hondo's been featured a few times. Obi-Wan and I think it was Anakin ended up in Hondo's bar on Florum, where there's always sweet music playing. And there's always crazy music playing in that bar. It's one of my favorite scenes that they do is in that pirate bar. Hondo wanted no part of Aurra Sing's Jedi killing action because he's just like, no, I'm not getting involved in this. You're dangerous. And so he kind of helped the Jedi a bit. And then he was the one who convinced Boba Fett at the very end to tell the Jedi what they needed to know. Because Aurra was just offing people. She offed a hostage. She offed her previous bounty hunter friend that was working with her, who decided he didn't want to work with her anymore. And then she took off. And that was really hard on Boba Fett. He thought she wouldn't leave him, and she did. So he didn't really want to kill anyone. He's just after Mace. And so it turned out that the Jedi took Boba Fett in, and Hondo was able to get him to say where the hostages were being kept just in time for Ahsoka to save them from being executed. And Aurra Sing, a la Moff Gideon, flew off in a ship, and Ahsoka chopped off one of the wings and it crashed. I don't think they checked to see if Aurra Sing was still alive, just like the Mandalorian did not check to see if Moff Gideon was alive. We all know that's how it always works. Usually the bad guys are the ones who just assume people died and just walk away. I assume my plan just was carried out. Let's go. And Boba Fett failed to kill Mace Windu several times. So with the bomb burning down the ship, and then trying to go get him from the burned down ship, and then trying to take him out by taking hostages, which was Aura's idea, not Boba Fett's. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, I'm not so sure that Aurra Sing is dead. I think she's probably not. Um, cons- but because Moff Gideon wasn't, and you can't just ships go down all the time. These people always seem to survive. That thing crashed. A whole bunch of people are alive except for the ones they shot when they were taking hostages. So it was a pretty good wrap up. It ended with Boba going to jail or on trial, and um, Mace kind of knelt down beside him, and Boba's like, "I'll never forgive you. I'm not a murderer, but I don't like you, Mace Windu. You killed my father. I'll never forgive you." And Mace basically told him, "Well, you're gonna have to." It's like, it's not the way it works, Mace. He doesn't tell someone they have to forgive you. It doesn't work that way. So we'll see what happens. How does Boba Fett get out of jail? Does Aura come back for him? Does he just start? He seemed to be a solitary bounty hunter in the Star Wars movies. So somehow he gets out of jail at some point and becomes his own man. I thought he also had. I thought Slave One was his ship, but maybe it's not. I'm gonna have to look into that. What was Boba Fett's ship called? Wasn't it a slave something? Maybe it was Slave Two or a number on that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, so just did some reading on that. So Boba Fett's Slave One ship was passed through some owners before I guess it went back to him. It was Django's original ship, went to Boba Fett when Django died. Aura had it at some point, obviously, and it's also listed as Hondo's ship. So I guess the two of them use it. They must repair it because clearly it its wing fell off and it crashed with Aura in it. So, but it is listed as the ship that he used to retrieve the carbonite body of Han Solo in Empire Strikes Back. A very distinct looking ship and one that a lot of Star Wars fans know. I wasn't sure if it had been replaced by another ship, but it seems that Slave 2, 3, and 4 were different types of ships. They were not the same one as the one we see. And it seems to me that they were used mostly in Star Wars video games and in some books and lore and stuff. But they were all owned by Boba Fett at one point. But Slave One is the most famous of the ships that Boba Fett drove, or piloted. So it's really cool that they have it in Star Wars. But now my question is, how does he get it back? Anyway, if you like my videos, please subscribe and remember to comment. And if you want to see some other Clone Wars reactions, check out my playlists. And until next time, bye!